Hey guys, it's Jamie Jaco. I wanted to come and do a video because one of my really good friends asked me to do a video on menu planning, and I love when people ask me to do a menu or to do a video on certain topics because it kind of helps me know what y'all want to see. So this is how I do my menu planning. Now I will go ahead and tell you I don't do anything that's hard. All of my stuff is super simple, super easy, but that's the way I want to live my life. Is I want to make sure that I'm doing things that are easy and simple and doesn't take up a lot of time and is not hard. So I just wanted to kind of do this video, show you so that maybe I'll give you an idea. Maybe if yours is hard and you feel like you don't do it because it's hard, maybe this will give you some ideas of how to make it easier. And two, if you don't do menu planning at all, maybe this will kind of be like, oh, it's not that hard. But since we've started menu planning, we save tons of money. So it's just something I've kept up with. I try to make one specific night every night that I do it. And then I try to grocery shop on one specific day once a week. With all this craziness, it's kind of mixed it up to where I try to do once every 2 weeks or stuff like that. Or if the grocery pickup is a little off, maybe I don't get to do the same exact day every week, but I just try my best. So I do grocery pickup with Walmart, but you can do this if you go to the grocery store, because sometimes I mess up and I don't send in my order in time and we need it that next day or something like that. So sometimes I do my menu planning and then go to the grocery store. And then sometimes if I'm on my game and I'm doing good and I'm able to send in my grocery list, then I can do Walmart pickup, which is obviously what I'd rather do. So today it is a cold and rainy day. The kids are finishing up their chores and then we're just gonna kind of chill. We've got schoolwork done, we've got chores done, or they're finishing up chores, and then we're gonna watch movies and play on Xbox and fun things like that. So no makeup. I've not even brushed my hair this morning, so sorry guys. Yeah, so this is the video. Again, nothing's hard. And if you have questions, just let me know. I do have some notes because even though it's not hard, I tend to get squirrely and I go off topic. So this will help me stay on topic. And videos still, to be quite honest, videos still just make me nervous. And so you'll see me mess up, you'll see me stutter, you'll see me do lots of that. So I have my notes so I don't forget. Okay, so the first thing that I do is you need your calendar, you need a paper, of course, and then you need to be in your kitchen. A lot of times I'll do this sitting on the living room couch, and then I'll tell you why it doesn't work. I need to be in my kitchen. I need to have my paper and my pen and my calendar. So the second thing that you're going to do is you're going to shop from what you already have. So what I do, and this is why I'm in my kitchen, because this is one of the reasons I'm in my kitchen, is so that I can go around, go in my pantry, go in my refrigerator, go in my freezer, and see what needs to be ate. So I will go through there, and maybe if we have, like earlier when I was doing my menu planning, I seen we had sausage that I had forgotten about. So I made one of the meals for next week to be pancakes and sausage. So we'll make pancakes. Well, Craig will make pancakes because he makes the best pancakes. So we'll make pancakes, and then I'll cook the sausage up. So that's why you want to shop, because one, it's going to save you a lot of money, and two, you're not going to waste anything because you're going to eat what's getting ready to go bad, or you just forgot. Like I forgot we even had that sausage in the freezer, and so that's huge because we already have pancake mix, and I forgot that we had that sausage. So right there we have a meal, and I didn't have to spend any money. So that's huge. So make sure you're shopping through your pantry first. Yesterday, I had hamburger meat that needed to be ate. I needed to hurry up and cook it and eat it. And so I really didn't have anything to do with hamburger meat. And so you got to get creative. So I cooked the hamburger meat, and then I found like a can of diced tomatoes and tomato sauce, and we had a can of corn, and I had a can of black beans. So like just random things that like maybe I bought for a recipe and then I forgot about. I just threw that all in the pot, and we kind of just had a chili. It was so good, y'all. I threw lots of spices in there. It was so good. For it not to be planned, and I just needed to I needed to cook that hamburger meat. It went perfectly. Everyone ate it. Everyone loved it. It was really good. So go through and shop your pantry first. Even if it's something little. Like there was one day I seen a pack of taco seasoning that it was just there, and I was like, why is this here? Now sometimes I like to keep extras of stuff. We're trying to work really hard on having multiples of stuff so we can start kind of like not really like, I don't want to hoard food, or I don't want to have a doomsday prep, but I do want to have food in our house. So if something happens like COVID-19 again, we don't have to rush to the store and buy a bunch of stuff. So I do try to keep multiples of stuff, but this taco seasoning packet, I guess it had been, in the pantry for a while and I forgot about it. And so it was nice. I was like, well, I have a taco packet that I need to use. So what can I make with the taco packet? So something as small as that, one, can help you think about what y'all want to have, but two, it can use up what you're not using. So go through there, shop through there, even the littlest thing that you need to use, even if it's like, you've got some milk that you need to use. So what can I have for supper this tonight or tomorrow night that I can use this milk up? Maybe you do a cereal night, y'all. We love cereal night. Okay, so you do that. So first you're going to get all the supplies you need, and you're going to be in your kitchen. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to shop your cabinets, your refrigerator, and your freezer. And then the third thing is, after you have done that, and you've made, as you're going through and starting it, like I just have this notebook. And the reason why I used to do like scrap pieces of paper, but then I started getting a notebook out and using a notebook, because then I can kind of cheat and go back through previous like months and weeks back, and I can get kind of like, if you can't think of anything, just go back through and be like, oh, okay, we've not had that in a while, let's have that. So I used to do like, whatever your day is, like if you're going to pick up groceries on Friday, I used to do like Friday through Thursday, but to be honest, y'all, it just doesn't always work out like that. So now just number 1 through 7. That way I'm grocery shopping once a week, and then I'm doing 7 dinners. Now, if you want to even go into more depth, you can do like breakfast, lunch, and dinners, but I just menu plan for dinners because we kind of eat the same thing for breakfast and lunch all the time, so I just make sure we buy that and have that on hand. So I number like 1 through 7, and then I write out. So I've already shot my pantries. Like I knew that we had sausage and pancake mix, so I've wrote down pancakes and sausage. We eat out once a week. We try not to do more than that, but we do at least eat out once a week for supper. And like I said, we try our best not to do more than that. So one of those, one I've put out to eat because I know we're going to do that. 2 was pancakes and sausage because I knew we had that. 3, I had a ham because like when COVID-19 went, when it happened at the beginning and everybody was like buying everything, I couldn't find anything, but I found some ham. So I just bought the ham. So I have that ham. So I thought we could do ham and sides. And I was like, that'd be really great for Mother's Day dinner for us. So, and then we have something called, so those was what I found in my freezer that we could, use up. So we've got 1 out to eat. That's always number 1. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to do it that night. Just we know one night of those 7 days we're going to eat out. 2, pancakes and sausage. 3, ham with sides. And then we have something called yo-yo night. And yo-yo stands for you're on your own. Now, used to I couldn't do this when the kids were super little, but now that they're bigger, we can do this. But you're on your own basically means what it says. You're on your own. Like that night, I'm not cooking. We're not eating out. Like go to the refrigerator, eat leftovers, fix you a bowl of cereal, fix you a sandwich. Like mama ain't doing it tonight. I used to feel really guilty about that. I don't anymore. So yo-yo nights was really nice whenever we had baseball and basketball. So they would just fix them something really fast before we would head to the game. And no, we don't really have anywhere that we're heading in the evenings. But y'all, cooking 7 nights a week is ridiculous, and I don't want to do it. So I have a yo-yo night in there. I did find some chicken. So I thought we could do like a honey mustard chicken. So like we'll marinate it in like honey mustard, and Craig will grill it. So, I mean, I'm going to get out really cheap on my groceries tonight because of what I'm going to use from my freezer. That's not always the case. Sometimes I have nothing and I have to get creative. So that's when it's helpful to have like theme nights. So we have like a pizza night. We have a breakfast night. We have a taco night. Like try to think of themes. And if you go on Pinterest, you can find all kinds of themes. But for me, that really helps. Like if we have an Italian night, so then you could do spaghetti or chicken Parmesan or chicken Alfredo, things like that. So it really helps. And for me, I would love to menu plan for a month, but y'all, my brain is just, to think of a month's worth would be hard. For me, it's easy to do 1 week at a time, and our schedules are so insane. I can't even tell you what we're going to do next week. And if I menu planned for next week, it would be all messed up. Like it would just be crazy. So for my family, it's easy to do a week at a time. But like you do what works for you. Some people, a month is easy. You can get it all done in one day and you're done for the month. And that is amazing. Like that would be awesome for us. And we probably could if I sat down and really tried. But for me, like I said, I don't want to stress out. I want it to be simple and easy. So doing a week at a time and then picking up my groceries once a week, it's just easy for us. And that's what works for our family. Again, it's better if you have a bunch of kids that you have to load up in the car, maybe it's easier for you to do once every 2 weeks. So that's just some kind of ideas. And then you're going to fill in what you need. So after you've wrote down your 7 dinner ideas, then you're going to go in and either write down or put in your Walmart cart the things that you're going to need for those dinners. So like I put ham and sides. So we already have the ham. So I'm going to get some potatoes so we can have mashed potatoes. I'm going to get some rolls. Things like that. You're going to really go into detail and add what you need. And I love that since I have it wrote down, I can go through and with my Walmart pickup, I can go through each thing and think of everything I'm going to need. After you've done that, the last step is you're just going to go and walk through your kitchen and find what you're running low on or what you're out of. So if you need milk, if you need apple juice, if you need to refill your peanut butter, I don't know about y'all, but we buy the biggest thing of peanut butter they have. And y'all, I have to buy that once every other week. Like we love some peanut butter. We go through and just like get a huge spoonful and eat it. Does anybody else do that? Of course we don't double dip. So we get 1 spoonful and that tends to hold us over, but we love peanut butter. So then we just fill it in and that's it, guys. That's all I do. And then I reserve my time and then I pick it up and then it's super easy and it's done. So like I said, my menu planning is not difficult. It's not hard. But I think a lot of times we tend to not want to do something because we're afraid it's going to be hard. So I know if I see somebody do something and I'm like, oh, well, that's not that hard. Maybe I can do that. And again, this menu planning for me works right now. But like I said, I've tweaked this and changed this for years. Right now, this is what works for us though. I used to do Monday night, we'd have this. Tuesday night, we'd have this, and I would stick to that. But then it started to stress me out. So now I just do 1 through 7. And then after we eat it, so you can see right here from last week, after we eat it, I put a check mark by it. So when it's time to, in the mornings is kind of when I decide what we're going to have for dinner that night. That way if it needs to go into the crock pot or anything, I can do it that morning as soon as I wake up, or if I need to, unthaw meat, stuff like that. But if it's checked off, then I know it's done. So it's even simpler that I don't have to read through all 7. I look and see what's checked off, and then I look and see what's not checked off, and then that's what I know we're going to eat that night. So like I said, I just try to make it super easy, just because life is easier that way, guys. So if you have any questions, just let me know. I think I've said like a million times. I hate when I do that. I've got to get better about that. I almost said again. But if you have any questions, just let me know. It's not hard. It's not complicated. Find what works for you. And I hope this helps you save some money. Like I said, I go into Walmart to get groceries sometimes, but I really try to do the Walmart pickup because I save so much more money because I'm an impulse buyer. If I'm walking by the workout clothes and I see a cute pair of leggings, I'm grabbing them. Really bad, I know. I'm trying to be better. If I walk through the kids' clothes and see an adorable little romper for Liv, I grab it. I'm really bad about that, guys. If I didn't eat before I went to Walmart and I see Oreos, I'm grabbing them. So I try my best to do Walmart pickup because it takes out that compulsive adding stuff into the cart that I see. So that's why I do the pickup. So again, any questions, just let me know. I hope you found this video helpful. And if y'all have ideas of what else you would like to see that I do, let me know, because I love when y'all tell me what you want to see, because then I don't have to think about what kind of video to do. So y'all have a great day. I will see you later. We're going to go hang out for the rest of the day. Bye, guys.